Alright, look at these thrilling moments. People zoomed toward Taeyeon like rockets, and the bodyguard flew in, knocking one down instantly. The remaining guy was no big deal. The fight ended in 2 seconds, but the thief escaped in their getaway car. However, considering the recent dramatic events, Taeyeon's claim that his father Kwon Ye-han had committed suicide, and the president being the reporter, Chen Tian sensed the truth was near. And thinking back to yesterday when his dad laid down the law on him, Chen Tian finally uncovered the entire story seriously. It's like a comedy skit. However, he's just the kind of guy who thinks he's the main character in the film. So he totally ignored his ex-girlfriend's advice and immediately challenged the chairman, rushing back to the office like a superhero to dig up his dad's secret documents. He picked bribery lists and secret funds, sent them to the prosecutor's office, but the chairman called for a meet-up before he could act. And get this, the meeting spot was a super romantic place. Chen Tian was totally unprepared for the chairman's opening line, Kwon Ye-han, and he was like, straight to the point, huh? This made it so there was no need for pleasantries, and they instantly opened up about their identities. However, facing the cunning chairman, it was pretty clear how green Chen Tian was. So this seemingly sincere chat. The chairman admitted murder, but his words were still vague. But Chen Tian was an open book. When he met the prosecutor, he spilled all his plans like a kid in a candy store. The chairman wasn't sweating it. Instead, he gave him one last chance. You sure you want to join me? I'm still here for you, as long as you're willing to be my son. With victory assured, Chen Tian confidently refused, and the chairman's demeanor did a dramatic turn like a plot twist. Think I didn't know? It was the tall guy's blood and your large outfits. I'm prosecutor thanking you. One wrong move, and you're in big trouble. Chen Tian's life was in the chairman's hands, so he must escape at all costs. With the help of his friends, he could turn the tables, especially since he had a reclusive fiancé. We Russian talk about plot. Although ever since his dad passed away, Russian had been drowning in guilt, even ditching her dream of marrying into a wealthy family. This cautionary tale serves as a reference. Despite the broken engagement, Russian's character and tactics are crucial to Chen Tian's comeback. Given their breakup and to commemorate their long relationship, let's all sit back and enjoy this drama unfold. Rumor has it that the Chaebol chairman failed to capture the actual criminal. If he had been caught, it would have been a ticket to nowhere, and so he had no option but to resist desperately with all his might. Ultimately, he escaped with his bodyguard's help, but in this digital age, lasting escape is impossible. Prove your innocence. Meanwhile, Wu Po awaited his final decision. Unexpectedly, Taeyeon appeared with a golden spoon. Wu Po was astounded. Having sold countless spoons and met all sorts of people, he had never encountered returns, which left Wu Po shaking her head. Helpless, she reluctantly refunded $60, while grumbling about those successful followers who never returned to pay their dues. This made Taeyeon snap to attention. Are you with that lady too? He quickly dialed Chen Tian's number. He must find the chairman's golden spoon. Just one bite could unleash all his memories. Who knows? It might reveal a clue to his crimes. Without wasting a moment, Chen Tian hurried to the museum and sniped the chairman's golden spoon from that quirky old guy. Months back, he had heard that his dad loved donating stuff he couldn't part with to be showcased at the museum. But being a wanted man, he couldn't dine out, so he had to crash at Taeyeon's place, taking a crucial bite with that golden spoon, and boom, memories poured in like an avalanche. Among those memories were not just his first encounter with the real chairman, but also how he swapped identities with the golden spoon and even some gruesome murder scenes. No time to lose, he had to reveal the truth quickly. Plus, call Ozu to ensure footage of the chairman's murder. Chen Tian waltzed right home, only to bump into his stepmom. With all the chairman's memories now his, he had the scoop on the twisted love-hate story. So he was pretty confident his stepmom would back him up, and soon enough, the chairman returned home too. What caught his attention first was Chen Tian's composed demeanor. And honestly, it's almost unbelievable that the chairman would believe in such a strange occurrence. But soon he received calls from the charity, and the donation was a whopping 5 trillion. Meanwhile, Ozzy finally found the footage of the chairman killing the real chairman and quickly handed it to Russian, ensuring she could blow it up. It's a story that's both unpleasant yet real, and suddenly thousands bore witness to it all. The crowd was shocked at the killer Chaebol chairman, forcing the police to take action, but they were too late to the party. Because the chairman had already cornered Chen Tian, preparing to silence anyone who knew the secrets. But what he didn't expect was that Chen Tian was already one step ahead, playing dead, and when the chairman let down his guard, he struck back. It's revealed that while gaining the chairman's memories, Chen Tian also inherited his ruthlessness. But unlike the chairman, Chen Tian had family and friends who would throw themselves in harm's way to stop him when he was about to mess up. It was precisely this rallying cry that jolted Chen Tian instantaneously back to his senses and calmness. But the chairman was not an easy man to intimidate. He grabbed the golden spoon, ready to make a quick escape out the back, only to be stopped by his stepmom. Eventually, Chen Tian and the chairman were caught. As his father's murder suspect, Chen Tian had to cooperate at the police station. However, before leaving, he managed to tell his bodyguard where he had hidden the murder weapon. So, a few days later, the bodyguard dug up the murder weapon under a tree. There goes the plot twist. In the end, Chen Tian cleared his name, embracing his ex-girlfriend in an emotional reunion. As the breathtaking Wu Russian, her intelligence waned. Amid Chen Tian's uncertain fate, she eloped with him, thanks to Minion's last-minute save. Enjoy this humorous version. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on my channel.